Test, test, test. Okay. Yes, so midterm is 2 weeks from now, is that correct?
Yes.
So that means, so if today we finish the game theory, next week will be in queuing theory, right? So the material will be from the beginning until next week.
Okay, so things like Markov chain does not include it?
Not yet, no.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Until beginning of queuing only.
Queuing, yeah, okay.
Queuing theory probably 2 or 3 times, 3 meetings. So
Okay then, thank you, sir.
so until next week, the material until next week, that is the material for midterm exam, because midterm exam is 2 weeks from now. Is that correct? 2 weeks from now is 13, right? So April 13 is the midterm. So my question, do you want the midterm exam during the class or outside the class?
What do you mean?
Wait, if we follow the schedule, then wait.
If we follow the schedule, what?
So, oh yeah, the schedule is for our midterm will be Friday, 16,
Friday.
Friday 16, yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
How do we know the schedule?
Oh, through the app, sir. Or if you don't have the app, you can, we usually open it through the SIM.
Friday. What time?
From 9 in the morning until 11.
From 9 until 11.
Yeah, 16 April.
Okay, so the exam will be on Friday. That is April
16.
Okay.
16. 16 of
April
April.
16. Okay. April 16. Right. So it will be from 9 to 11.
Yes.
Okay. So you will go to Moodle, okay? In Revolut,
Okay.
that will be the exam.
So it's like the quiz, sir.
It's the same like the quiz.
Okay.
So our time is still 2 hours, right?
Yeah, your time is still 2 hours, right?
Okay. Okay then.
Oh, not 10 minutes. Okay.
No, quiz is just 10 minutes.
If it's like 10 minutes and like it's like exactly like the quiz. Oh, thank you very much, sir.
No. So it's 2 hours. Okay, I keep the note. So I'll prepare exam for you. The exam again similar to the quiz, but more questions. Okay, so you be careful because some of the answer are not just one but multiple, and you need to choose all of them, and then right minus wrong. Similar to the quiz.
Yeah. So if we made a wrong decision, then it will adding minus point to the
Yes,
final
but the
score.
minus is only 25%, so you don't really mind. Right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So my question next. Today you're supposed to, oh no, not today. Next week, yeah? You're supposed to, is it today or next week that you're supposed to present your group project?
I think it's this wait
April, wasn't it in April?
Yeah?
April
Oh, okay.
something. I
Yeah.
think next week. I think.
Next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please prepare well in that case. Operation results. So for your group project, please prepare well. Okay. So today let's discuss again about the non-zero sum strategic games. I will share my screen. Okay. And as I told last meeting, so I hope you can start to recite. Okay, so who will recite this one? Matching pennies. Keep the name first, and then I will assign. Who will solve this in the screen?
I'll try to. Sorry.
Okay, wait. You try to solve it first. Okay, matching penny is Nyoto. Write down. Next problem is hawk and dove. Who will do this?
I will try, sir.
Karin. Next problem. Coordination games. Who will try this? Who will try this? Coordination game.
I'll try to solve it, sir.
Okay, Eugene. Next. This one. Dangerous coordination games. Who will try to solve this? Abel or Lilian?
I'll try.
Okay, Lilian. Then the last one. Game of chicken. Abel, right?
I guess it'll be me here.
Okay. So who else? Okay, so time is yours. Who want to show first? Okay. Oh, Michael did not get assignment.
Yes.
Okay, then Michael, you will do the game of trust.
Oh, sorry. Wait. My internet is mistake. Wait, yes, sir.
You will do game of trust. Okay. check in the slide. Okay, now time is yours, so you will be the one who present. Okay. So who first?
I guess me.
Okay, go.
So I have to find the Nash equilibrium of game of chicken, right?
Okay. Okay, game of chicken. So explain.
Okay, so this is from Miss Rowe's point of view. So if she picks column, this, the right side here is what happens if Miss Column picks either continue or
Sure.
sort of, yeah. So I'm guessing we look for the maximin, I think. Wait, wait.
How do you get that?
Because it's dominated by, it dominates this, right?
Which number do you see? The first number or the second number?
Don't we see both numbers?
No.
Oh, wait. I guess the first number for Miss Rowe.
So if you are Miss Rowe, okay, now you are saying that you want to continue, right? So you fix that you want to continue. Then
Yeah.
You look at now into Mr. Column, okay, whether to continue or to serve. That means because now you're pretending you're Mr. Column, so you look at first the second number.
Okay.
Between -3 and 0, which one is the largest?
0.
Okay, so in that case, can you change into color red so that okay, then your first is 20. Okay,
CS.
CS, correct.
And then the second one.
The second one now, if Miss Rowe said, okay, I will do swerve, then what Mr. Column will do?
I guess pick the larger number, which is C.
It is C, okay?
This one.
Between 2 and 1, so then
S.
SC. Okay, that's the first list, right?
Yep. So we have to look at from Mr. Column's
Now
point of
you
view.
look for Mr. Column point of view. So you can erase that. So if you are from Mr. Column point of view, what you will do?
So we look for the bigger number, bigger first number then.
Correct. So if
Mm,
Mr. Column,
So if Mr. Column continues, Miss Row will pick sweep,
yeah, if
swerve.
Column said continue, okay, Miss Row will swerve. So SC, no, the way you write must be row
Oh
first,
yeah,
column. So SC.
let's see.
Okay.
And then if column
If,
swerves,
if column swerve,
then row will swerve as well.
if no, if
Oh,
column swerve, row will,
row will swerve, right?
no, your numbering is not correct.
Oh, did I misread it?
Yes, can you check again the table?
Mm,
Because now if Mr. Column swerve, okay, so row supposed to be between 20 and 11.
oh,
Your
so
it's not correct.
this one's supposed to be 02 then. Oh, one above.
Yes.
So it will be CS.
Correct. CS.
And the intersection will be CS. Oh
No,
wait, they
both.
both intersect.
Correct. So that means now you have two equilibrium. Okay. Two Nash equilibria.
I see. Mm,
Okay. Okay. Very good, Abel.
okay, thank you.
Okay, who's next?
Okay, wait, let me.
Sorry, sir, but I want to ask about where is the
Game of Trust. In the almost the end, Michael. The last practice is Game of Trust, Michael.
can I ask where the practice are
In
on the Revole 2?
correct. So non-zero sum strategic game. Okay, well, Michael is working on it. So who will present?
Okay, I'll share.
Okay, you
I'm not done yet, but
yeah, no
hang on.
problem. So
This one is wait. Just 1 second. H H minus 1. Okay.
Nyoto is matching pennies.
Matching pennies.
Okay.
So this is what we do to find the mesh equilibrium. So this is from the column, Mr. Column point of view.
Okay. First you do from row point of view.
Oh, row first. Oh man, it's the other way around. Wait. So wait, row. Isn't wait, is the
You
same
just
or
change a little bit there later.
this one? like this. Okay.
Correct.
So
Okay.
this one, wait.
So
H
HS is 1 minus 1.
1 minus 1. This one
HT
HT minus 1. Oh, is this
minus 1 comma 1. Okay. And then TT
T
is 1 minus 1.
minus 1
And then TH is
minus 1
minus
comma 1.
1 comma 1.
So it's from the rows point of view.
Yes. So you fix the row. For example, okay, explain.
So the row supposed to be the first number. The first number is the row, so it's fixed. So we look at the second number.
Correct.
Okay. And we find it. We find the dominating one,
The maximum, yeah.
the maximum, which is so it's this
T.
one. Wait, it's this one
Correct.
and this one.
Correct. Okay.
So if
When you
it's
put the list one is list number 1 is HT and TH. HT TH. Okay, very good. So next, what you will do?
so if it's column, then it's the main, like the
Yes, but the payoff change, right? If you put column, the payoff change.
so I delete all of this first, right?
Okay, or you can just modify.
So, oh,
Okay.
so H is 1 comma minus 1. HT is
No, this one is TH
oh wait,
because row, comma, column, right? So this one is minus comma 1.
this one is changed.
Remember that this one is for row, but the payoff that you write is actually row, comma, column. Oh, the diagram that you put is for the column, correct? No, no,
Yes.
no, the first one is correct.
Oh, this one is TH.
Correct. You need to check for the TH.
TH is minus
1 comma 1.
yeah, 1 comma.
Mhm.
This one,
That one is TT, so easy. Okay. Be careful, this one is HT. Okay. Now you can solve.
so now we find the minimum or
No,
still
still the maximum. This is
still the max?
non-zero non-zero sum game. Okay, so you always take the maximum.
Okay, so it's supposedly this one.
So if C no,
No. See, oh wait, we look
the C is fixed. Okay,
The-
now you look for the first number.
okay, So it's this one.
Correct.
And this one.
Correct.
So list number 2 is
The list number 2 is, remember, row, comma, column.
row, comma, column.
So in that case, what? H, right?
HTT.
H and TT.
Oh wait, so if it's like that, then we don't find the equilibrium.
Correct. So there is no intersection, right? That means,
Yes.
yes, there is no Nash equilibrium. So this is, matching pennies is important to show that Nash equilibrium not always exists.
Oh, so is this the one where we use your tricks?
What trick?
Wait, is that I forgot you have the trick to.
That is
Oh.
for zero sum game. This is for non-zero sum game.
Oh, okay, that was it. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I got mixed up.
Yes. So
Okay.
distinguish
So,
between zero sum and non-zero sum.
so what if it's like this? If there is no intersection and there is no Nash equilibrium.
That's okay. So meaning there is no solution. Meaning whatever you choose, okay,
Mm-hmm.
the other one will choose something else.
Ah, okay.
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 So in this game, matching pennies, you cannot predict what will be the choice that the opponent will do.
So you cannot think how your opponent think you will do. It's like that. I read some of your PowerPoint last night and I got confused. What is this? You think what your opponent think about what you're gonna do? Like that?
Yes.
Oh, God.
So it keep repeating. Okay. So
Yeah.
so your opponent will think about you, and then you will think about your opponent. It keep repeating.
Yes. Okay. I see. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, Nyoto. Okay, who's next?
I'll go.
Okay, Lillian.
Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Sir, Michael is in the waiting room because he got
Okay,
disconnected.
I'll meet again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Lillian, continue.
Okay, so the first one,
Mhm.
this is the row point of view,
Mhm.
and you find the biggest second number, right?
Wait,
So I got
Lillian
AC,
is doing
which is the best outcome to,
dangerous talk.
yes, dangerous.
Okay, dangerous coordination. So from row point of view, you have A, B, C, D. AC is 2, 2. AD is minus 100 and minus 1, correct? And then BC is 1, 1. Okay. And then what? Can you explain this? Lillian.
Yes, wait. Okay, from the row point of view,
Mm-hmm.
find the second largest number, right? Between 2, -1, -1, and 1. So
Correct.
number 2 is the biggest one. So
Correct.
it makes the biggest outcome.
Okay, AC. And then if row choose,
But in here, I put AC and BD.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And now from the column point of view, find the first largest number
Mhm.
between
D.
2
Oh, wait. From the column, you have
minus 100
Is it just me or
I
I can't
think
hear anything?
yeah,
Can you hear Lilian clearly?
Lilian,
and
the
1.
mic is
So
Lilian is like a robot now.
2
I
is
cannot
also
I
the
cannot
best
understand
option.
a single word that she said.
Lilian. I think this is not correct.
Oh, sorry. Why not? It's quite potato.
From the column point of view, okay,
Why?
your payoff
Mhm.
BC is -1, not 100.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. Okay.
Can you fix that? Yeah. Should be -1.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, sir, for interrupting, but I'm doing the rock paper scissors, right? The last one.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh, rock paper scissors will be Michelle, right?
Michelle.
Yes.
Uh,
And
So
Michelle
I
is.
would not assign any specific task.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh. I'm not doing the rock paper scissors. Oh.
Michael is doing a trust game
Trust. Oh wait.
of trust.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Can you find it, Michael? Game of trust.
Yes. Yes, I said. I find
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. So Lilian, please continue. Yeah.
Okay, so I just fixed it, and still 2 is the biggest outcome, which is
AD
CA.
is correct. So now you will look for the first number, right?
Yes.
Right. So in that case, AC, no AC. The way you write should be row, comma, column.
Also, it's still AC, not CA.
No. AC.
Okay.
AC. And then for the, if column select D, then the decision will be DB, PD. Yes,
Yeah, BD.
correct. So then what is the Nash equilibrium? Now you have equilibrium.
If I'm not wrong, I have AC and BD, but the superior one is AC.
Yes. So the Nash equilibrium in this case 2, right?
Okay.
So you have 2 Nash equilibrium, AC and BD, but of course the superior one, which is Pareto optimal, is AC. That's correct. Okay.
Okay.
Very good, Lilian. Okay, who's next?
I'll try it.
Okay, Eugene. Eugene doing coordination game.
Yes. So, sir, can you see my screen now?
Okay.
Okay. So this is the model of the question that I put it here, and then we will see it from the row point of view first. It
Okay.
can go to A and B, and finally it can go to CT and CT. So let's start from AC first. We got 1.1 here, and then go to AD -1, -1. The same goes for BC -1 and -1. Finally, we got BD 0.0. And from all of this, we look at the second number, the biggest among the second number.
No, not 4, only the 2.
I'm sorry.
only AC and AD,
Oh,
because this is 3, right? Because you did not draw the 3, that's why you think it's 4. Between AC
okay.
and AD, which one is the biggest second number?
So that will be AC.
Correct. And then
So we got
BC and
AC here.
what will be the
And
biggest second number?
between BC and PD, we have PD as a biggest
Correct.
second number.
So you write down there, BD. Okay, that AC and BD will be the first list.
Then we change it into the column point of view.
Yes.
And when this is supposed to be CA, right?
Correct. Column point of view, you need to change it into C and D, right? That one.
Oh yeah, wait. C and D, then
Okay,
we will
and then
have
A and B.
AG.
Okay, now you.
And for the
So
CA,
AC is still 1, correct?
then we have
C.
CB, B
BC
still
is in.
-1 and -1.
BC is 1, correct. Now
And for
BD
this one,
is -1, correct.
-1,
And then BD is 0, 0.
BB 0 and 0. So now
Now you
we
get
look
second list.
from the first number.
Correct.
In C, it's still the same. We have CA as the biggest number.
With this AC again.
Yes.
Okay.
And then in here, in D, we also got BT for the first biggest number.
Correct. So the intersection is
AC and BT.
correct. So in this coordination game, okay, you have 2 equilibrium. So look, coordination game is interesting. Okay, so let me share my screen.
I will stop sharing now.
Yeah, yeah. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Right. So say in the intersection, okay, of traffic signal, you can select whether to go or to stop, right? So if both of you go, then it may get accidents, right? But if Ms. Rowe decided to go while Mr. Column stop, then Ms. Rowe will move, but Mr. Column don't move. But if both of them decided to stop, then both of them don't move, right? Now, look at other situation which is similar. So if you have 2 workers that demand a raise a salary, if only one of them demand to raise salary and the other one said nothing, doing nothing, then the one that demand raise salary will get fired, right? But only when the 2 of them said, okay, I want to demand to have a raise salary, and they are the only 2 workers, then the boss will have no choice but to give them. So both of them will get raised. You see, this is the real world situation that often happen. It is similar to coordination game. So union, okay, participation. Of course, this is not just a two-person game, but many. Unless all of them unison, okay, united to say something, then they will get what they want. Otherwise, they will not count. That is what is called coordination games. Can you see that? Okay, so now I stop sharing. So who's next will present?
I'll try, sir.
Okay, Darin. Darin will do hawk and dove. Okay.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Okay.
So this is based on, first I look from the row.
Correct.
So DH and then DH. So if DD is 3,3 and DH is
1, 4.
1, 4, HD is 4, 1, and its is 0, 0.
Okay.
On the row, so we look from the last number, right?
No, because in here you fix the row, right?
Uh-huh.
Now you think in terms of the column. That means you look for the second number.
Oh yeah, look at the second number. So
Which one you will choose?
the bigger
3 and 4, which one is larger?
4.
Okay. That means you will put D8
It's
in your first list. And then between 1 and 0, which one is larger?
1. So I
Okay.
will choose HD.
Correct. That is your first list.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Now
from
you
the
change to
column,
column.
where is the
Eraser.
yeah? Okay, so I look from the column
Point of view.
and still same.
No.
It why no?
DD is correct.
Because
But now you have HD. It is 4-1, not 1-4.
okay.
Because this one is the second one is a row. From the column point of view, okay, when
From the
column
column,
choose D and row choose H, what is the payoff?
so I changed the DH, right?
No, from
Still same.
view, okay, the column said, okay, if I choose dove and
Okay.
row choose hawk, what is the payoff?
4.1.
4.1, yeah.
4.1.
And then if the
And then
choose hawk and the row choose dove.
1.4.
Okay. Now you think. Now, if the column choose dove, okay,
Yeah.
what the row will choose? You look
3,
for
right?
the first number.
4.
Hmm.
So it's D. So still same DH.
No, you will put HD. You know why? Because row, comma, column.
Okay.
Okay. And then now look at the second part. Between now the column choose hawk, right? What
Yeah.
what row will choose?
1. So
Correct.
D8.
D8.
Okay.
Okay, so what is the Nash equilibrium here?
No. No Nash equilibrium here.
What do you mean? No, Nash?
Wait. D8 and HD.
What is the intersection?
Yeah. D8 and HD.
Correct. So the two of them, so you have two Nash equilibrium.
Okay. I put it here. Yeah.
Okay, you have two Nash equilibrium, which is Hawk
It's
Duff and Duff Hawk.
okay.
So that is your. Are they not Pareto optimal?
No.
No. Which one is the Pareto optimal? In the game, which one is the Pareto optimal?
H.
Which one is Pareto optimal?
The Pareto optimal is the largest, right?
The largest sum of the cell.
Oh,
Which
wait,
one?
sorry, DD.
TT. Right?
DD.
Correct. So Duff will be the one that Pareto optimal. So Duff mean if the person are kind. Hawk mean the person are cruel. Mean. Okay. So in the society where the mean people mix with the kind people, who will win?
The good people.
No, the hawk will win. The mean
Oh,
will win. You see, you look at the equilibrium here. TH and HT, who win? The hawk win, correct?
Yeah.
Look at the equilibrium. Hawk, Dove, and Dove hawk. Who win in these two? Hawk win.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but if the society win or not, the society win is supposed to be Pareto optimal, which is Dove. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So the society does not win in this case, but the mean people win.
Okay. I will stop sharing. Yeah.
Yes, but do you understand the meaning of this game?
Yeah.
Can you explain to me, Tarin?
So when the good people with the good people in the society, it's mean you same. And if the hawk versus the dove, the hawk will win. And if vice versa, also same. And if hawk and hawk will get 0-0.
Both of them will lose, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So who's next? So Michael and Michelle. Michael or Michelle first?
Yes. Me
Michael,
first,
okay.
I think.
Okay, Michael.
Sorry, but I don't quite get it yet. So
Okay, no
sorry for
problem.
the.
Let's do it.
So this is the trustable and the lie, right?
Correct.
Well, what I remember is, so when the misro is trust, so this is going to be also trust, and wait, sorry, the row one, right? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, so the row. So the row, if it's trustable, so then it's trust. So then it's live, but it's also trust. For the column is also the biggest number is if you trust, you pick the trust. But if you pick the lies, the largest number is still trust, right? I get it, but yeah, I don't know how to do this.
Okay, so first, okay, you play as Miss Row. Okay,
Yes.
so now
Oh wait.
you play as Miss Row. You have two choices: to be trustable or you will lie,
Okay.
right? So
Yes.
you decided to be trustable.
Okay.
Okay. Now Mr. Column knows that Miss Row is decided to be trustable, and Mr. Column have two choices: to be trustable or to lie.
Yes.
Right. Now look at the numbers. Mr. Column will choose, which is the second number, right?
Yes.
In 2 and 3, which one Mr. Column will choose?
So the 3, the biggest one.
Correct. So then the first list is actually TT, which is trust, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, when
Now,
you trust. Okay.
now if Miss Row decided to lie,
Yes.
and Mr. Column knows that Miss Row decided to lie, what Mr. Column will choose? Look at the second row there. Okay. Between
So
1 and
minus
minus
1,
2.
-1 and -2. So he still pick -1.
Yeah, -1 means lie trust. LT.
Oh, on this right. Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Now you play as Mr. Column.
Okay.
Okay. So now you play as Mr. Column. So you decided to be trustable. Okay. So if you decided to be trustable and Mistro knows that you are trustable, so Mistro can have two choices: to be trustable or to lie. So now look at the trustable column. Okay.
Okay.
First number between 3 and 2. What Mistro will do?
So he still pick. She still pick 3. Sorry, the
3,
biggest one.
which is TT.
Okay. 3, 3.
Right? TT means
Yes.
3, not -1.
Oh, sorry.
Right. And then now, if Mr. Column decided to lie, okay, what Mistro will do?
So it's the
Between -1 and
-1.
2,
So he still pick -1, the biggest one. So
it is trustable.
trustable.
So
Yes.
that means TL. Right? So now
Yes.
the intersection between TT, LT, and TTTL, which one is this?
So the TT, right?
Correct.
So that's the equilibrium, no?
The equilibrium is trustable.
Okay.
Do you understand this game?
When I read it, I think I get it. If you lie but you still pick trust, it's going to be more okay, I think.
This game.
So the liar is it doesn't need to lie, right?
If you lie, compared to if you be trustable, your value of trustable will be higher than if.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, that means if you lie,
Okay.
you get punishment. Okay, if you
Okay.
trustable, you get reward.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you can create the society okay, that if someone lie will get punishment, and if someone be trustable will get reward. Then everyone will go to become nice society with it trustable.
Okay.
Performance that you set in the society matters.
Okay.
If the performance that you set in your company matters. So one day you will open a business, right?
Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
right? Think about
Yeah.
this. Okay. How
Okay.
you set the company value in your business? Are you creating game of chicken? Are you creating game of prisoner dilemma? Or are you creating game of trust? Is the performance evaluation to your employees that you set on your own?
Okay.
Do you got it?
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you understand the meaning of this game theory, the value there represent the value that you will set in the performance evaluation.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
the society will be better off if all the liars are punished, not encouraged. Okay. And trust
Okay.
are rewarded, not punished. If
Okay.
take it the other way around, then people tend to lie.
Oh.
You understand?
Yeah. Yeah. I get it.
It's everyone is selfish. In game theory, the thinking is everyone is selfish. They want to maximize their utility value. Okay. So
Yes.
lying and trustable are not moral.
So trustable is more profitable, right? Profitable.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
trustable is profitable. That's why they become profitable. They become trustable. Not because they are morally
So
correct.
so they still selfish because they choose the profitable one, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
create a society, create your business, create your organization with that kind of value.
Okay.
That is the lesson of game theory. Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this useful for you or not?
I think the moral of the story is useful, but I still don't quite get the number on the on the Excel, I think.
Okay. So you need to practice, okay?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Computation is just to prove something, okay? But
Okay.
I hope you get the real lesson here.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I will
Anyway,
stop my sharing.
yes, please. So
Okay.
last but not least is Michelle.
Sir, I'm not sure with my answers as well, so
Okay.
I'll screen share first.
Cool.
Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
From what I know, that one will win if the other plays the opposite answer, right? So I put the green one. So if, for example, row plays rock, she will win if the other plays scissors. As well as column, scissors will win if row plays paper.
Okay, let's do it this way. So in your first table, okay, you set rows as fixed, right? So now you look at the seesaw. Okay. If row said, I will play seesaw, and column said, okay, I know row will play seesaw, what column will do? Column will select rock, isn't it? Not paper.
Yes.
So that green is not correct.
Oh, okay.
So can you color it?
Reset everyone, every green, right?
Okay.
Okay, so for example, row play scissors. I
And
color
what
this
column will do? Yeah.
play green.
Yes. And then if row play paper and
And-
column knows row will play paper, will do
Play it will play scissors.
paper or scissor, correct. And then if row will play rock and column knows that, what column will do?
Column will play rock.
Paper.
The paper.
Yes. Now the other way around. Okay. Now column first. Okay. Column knows that okay, let's column fix. That column will play seesaw. What row will do?
Row will play rock.
No. A column will play seesaw now.
Okay.
Okay. So you look at that column of seesaw. And
Yes.
what row will do? Look at the first number.
Oh, row will play rock here.
Correct. So you can put that green. Okay. Now column will play paper.
Okay.
What
It
row
will
will do?
play
Seesaw.
scissors.
Correct. Right? Now, if column will say, I will play rock, what row will do?
Rock will play. Row will play paper.
Correct. Okay. Now, among the two table above, the one in green, which one is intersect to each other?
There's no intersection.
Correct. So if there is no intersection, what is the meaning? There is no?
Nash equilibrium.
Yes, there is no Nash equilibrium in seesaw rock paper.
Okay.
So, good. So, you find the Pareto optimal in this case? Pareto optimal is the largest cells value if you sum.
Scissor to paper.
Yes, and
Paper to scissor.
yes. Okay.
Okay, understood.
So until here, so everyone, what do you think about game theory?
Interesting, I guess.
So what did you learn?
We learned that being good is not always profitable.
Depending on how you set the value.
It depends on the payoff. Yeah. Depends on the payoff.
Okay, so who decide the payoff? That's the question, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so we will take a break for 5 minutes. So now it's 9:35, right? So after that, we will discuss about information, credible threat, which is the next slide.
Threat and credibility.
Correct.
Okay.
That is more applicable. Okay. Okay. Again. Okay, let's start again. So we'll discuss the next slide, which is threat and credibility. Okay. In this lesson, you will learn the role of information. Okay. And this is kind of more practical point of view from game theory. Okay. So with application to threat, okay, whether the threat is credible or non-credible. So information actually play very important role in the threat credibility. For this is an example, okay, simple example. Most grade school teacher actually have self-interest for not informing the parent about the children misbehave. Why? Because it will upset their parent, number one. Number two, teachers also realize that the children bad behavior was mostly teacher's fault because probably had not been acting like a real teacher, right? So, and this is the decision tree of a threat for the teacher. So the teacher threatened the children to behave well or else will report to the parent. That's the threat, right? But if the children knew that teacher's self-interest, they will probably decided not to behave. Okay, look at this decision tree. The children can decide whether to behave or not behave. And then me as the teacher, they can decide to tell the parent or not to tell the parent, right? So the parent example, this is another example, okay? The parent threatened to disown a daughter if she get pregnant. The question is, should the daughter believe that threat? Yes or no? So if the daughter knows that the parent love her, then the daughter will not believe that, okay? But she will believe that the threat was made to improve her welfare. Now, if she get pregnant, however, it would not be in the interest of caring parent to actually carry out the threat, isn't it? So, meaning the threat of the parent is actually non-credible. Can you get it? You threaten the daughter to disown, but at the same time, you actually love her. So it's not credible threat. So this is another situation, okay? Say you are a worker in a company and you demand for raise. Oh, there are a lot of demonstration in Indonesia because they demand for raise, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
Like every May 1st, like
Yeah, hari buruh, the
Okay,
apa?
so Labor
Hari
Day.
Buruh.
Labor
Yeah.
Day, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, for the Labor Day, they always demand for raise. So now, if you are the boss, why should you give them raise? Why is it in your interest to be nice to them, right? So now, if you are the worker, okay, you have any chance at getting a raise if your company will be better, worse off without your labor. Correct? Say you are highly specialized worker. Okay, if you go out of the company, then the company will lose. Correct? But if you're just ordinary worker, your demand for raise is actually unreasonable.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, you agree with that. So the best chance to obtain the raise, therefore, lies in convincing your boss that you will leave. Okay, say you are a highly specialized worker. So the chance to convince your boss is actually you threaten the boss that you will leave if you don't get the money. Correct?
Yeah.
So wait, but like
Okay.
during the strike like this, like those are not specialized workers, right?
Correct.
Most of them. Well, because, so how do we decide whether, like, because if if the company is has a bigger capital, so they can invest on robots or
Correct.
like automation,
Correct.
industrial automation, then it's okay. So they can just get laid off, right?
Correct.
So how
In
do
that
you?
case, the company will be better off to not to tend to their demand to raise, right?
Yes.
Correct. So in that case, company will probably do automation rather than raising the salary.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So in that case, you're right. So if we base it on game theory, okay, so then the worker will not get raised because they are not highly specialized anyway. So then the worker will rely on the law, will rely on the power of demonstration, right? Rather than the actual power of the quality or specialization. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, we are not discussing morality here. We are discussing game theory, okay? In game theory, the basic assumption is everyone is selfish, right? So, in that case, the labor that has no specialization, not highly specialized, when they demand the raise, is they are basically play coordination game, correct? If everybody is demanding the raise, right? So what happened? Then the boss have no choice but to let them raise, right? But if only a few of them demanding the raise, then the boss will fire the few of them. It's coordination game. You just solved coordination game. Who solved coordination game a while ago? Eugene, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's what is the situation for non-specialized worker. So the one that we discussed now in this slide is specialized worker. Okay. So you, as we call it intelligent worker, okay, have best chance to obtain the raise, okay, if you threaten your boss that you will leave if you don't get the raise. Can you get it? So then the question is, why should your boss believe on your threat? Okay, so here is the decision tree for you as a highly specialized worker. Okay, you ask for raise, then the boss will think to give you raise or not to give you raise, right? If the boss will give you raise, the boss will keep you, but the boss must give you say 20,000 more. Okay, if the boss decided not to give raise, then you have two choices, right? To quit or not to quit, right? If to quit, then the boss will lose you. Okay.
More like you will lose your job rather than
you will lose your job. Okay. And if you decided not to quit, the boss will keep you at the old salary. Okay. So then look at the game here. Is actually zero-sum game, isn't it? So say your boss value your work actually at 150. Okay. And your salary currently is 80. Okay. And you demand raise 20 from the 80. Okay. And let us put this into a payoff matrix. Okay. So the payoff matrix from your boss point of view. Okay. So if the boss keep raise, right, your value is 150, Okay, minus, right? If you quit, the boss will lose 150, correct? So negative. And then if the boss decided to give raise, is plus 80, which is your current salary, and then minus 20, so become minus 90. Is that okay with this number? Now, if your boss decided that not to give raise and you still quit, so the value will be negative 150 plus the 80, which is minus 70. This is the payoff of your boss, okay? Now, the same thing, if your boss decided to give raise and you're not quitting, that will be positive 150, okay, which is you're not working, your actual value for your boss, right? Positive, right? At this point, because you are not quitting. And then minus your current salary, which is 80, and then minus 80. So the total is 50. Okay. Now, if your boss decided not to give raise and you are not quitting, that is the best for your boss. So that means the payoff is positive 70. So this is the payoff from your boss point of view. Of course, because zero-sum game, so from your point of view, it's just negative of this. Okay? So, but in reality, if you don't know how much your boss value you, right? So your game matrix is something like this. Right? So your game value is based on your own salary only, which is 80 and 20 of your demand. Okay, so if you decided to quit and your boss not to give raise, so you will actually lose 100. Okay, and if you decided to quit and your boss not to give raise, again you minus your salary, you lose your current salary, which is 80. If you decided not to quit, okay, and your boss give you raise, you will get 100. And if you decided not to quit and the boss did not give raise, you will keep your current salary, which is 80. You see now, there is two information. One is the boss payoff. The second one is your own payoff. Can you see that? Okay. Now, can you get the saddle point of this for your practice?
The saddle point.
Yes. The equilibrium.
Okay. For the
first one for your boss point of view and from your point of view. Anyone? 2%, okay. No, I will stop sharing. Who will do?
Sir, can I ask something?
Yes, please.
What is saddle point?
Oh,
Uh,
study already. The saddle point, okay, is like the equilibrium point for the pure game of zero-sum game. You remember?
But if I'm not mistaken, I learned it with the game theory, with the fighting.
The first part of game theory is zero-sum game. In the zero-sum game, okay, the equilibrium is called saddle point, okay, where the max is equal to maximin.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I hope you still remember that.
A little bit.
Okay. So we will solve this. This is just zero-sum game. Minimax equal to maximin. Can you solve?
Okay, so I
Okay.
do the
Okay. Nyoto,
yes.
you do the first part.
First part is wait, where is my Microsoft Paint? Can you? Oh wait, no, I haven't shared my screen. Oh my god. Share.
So minus
So this one is the boss, right?
the boss. Okay.
So minus
Minus
90.
90 and then 50. Okay. Minus 70 and 70. Okay. So what you will do?
We find the
Minimum.
minimax.
Yes. I hope you still remember.
Isn't it maximin?
Wait. I think wait. Max. Minimum row. Minimum row.
Isn't it
Isn't it
maximin?
minimum row?
In the row strategy is maximin. Okay. I mean, you minimize the row and then you get the maximum.
It's the
So
right
this
one first.
So you get 50 and minus 70, and then you put star there in the 50, right? Because that is the maximum among 50 and minus 70, correct?
yes.
Wait. Why isn't it minus 90? Why is
Yeah.
it different?
It's
Oh, sorry, minus 90, minus 90. If minus 90, if minus 90, in that case, minus 70.
Minimum, yeah. Minimum.
that's
Minimum. That is minus.
Maximin and min is first. You
Yeah,
find the
sorry.
min first.
In that case, minus 90.
Wah, nyoto. Mendem.
wait. Okay. This one is minus. Wait. What?
Minus 90.
Minus 7.
Minimum about that is minus 70, correct?
Oh yeah, the minimum. Hello. Yep. Okay. So this one is minus 70.
Yes, that is the star. The star is not the. That one is maximum. Yes. In the column, you maximum. You take the maximum, which is 70, and then you take the minimum.
Like this.
The row is incorrect. The star in row is not correct.
Maximin, yeah. So it's supposed to be minus 70.
Yes, minus 70 also. Because you take the maximum among minus 90 and minus 70, right? So you get the saddle point, which is minus 70, right? So minus 70 is to not give rise and you will quit. Okay. Next, what is your point of view now?
Now is the like the
Okay.
payoff.
Yes.
My own payoff.
Your own payoff. Someone else, not always Nyoto. Someone else can you? Anyone?
Maybe Abel or Eugene can do.
Yeah. Michael.
Yes.
Yes. Michael, can you solve?
Wait
On
for
payoff.
the my payoff, right? Your payoff, right?
Yeah, your payoff.
Wait. I open my Excel. Oh,
The next practice will be Darin, okay?
Okay, sir.
So, Michael, can you solve your own payoff?
okay, I will share my screen.
So, can make it larger so that everyone can see.
Okay. Oh, wait. I will share my entire screen. Sorry. Wait.
Okay, minus 100, minus 80.
So it's minus 100.
That one is positive 100. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Plus 100.
That one is minus
So it's 80,
and then positive 80.
80.
Oh, so you get the minimum. What is the minimum?
So the minimum of the,
Is
so it's minus the minimum, minus 100.
yes, correct. And then that one,
80,
that is the
100.
8. No, in the column you get the maximum.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Now you put star
On the, wait, on the
in the column,
minimum?
in the row. Okay, between the minimum you get the maximum. Is maximum.
Oh, you get the maximum. So
Okay, that
one.
and then this one you get the minimum.
Okay. Oh, the minimum. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay. So 8.
okay. What is the saddle?
So the equilibrium is 80, 80. So
Yeah, what is the
80
meaning
is,
of that? Check again. That means not.
so you don't give a raise.
Yes.
You don't give a raise, and the other
Your
8.
boss
Oh
will
yeah,
not
you
give
can give a
raise
raise.
and you will not quit.
Yes. Oh yeah, not quit. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Your boss will not give raise and you will not quit. That is your thinking. And from your boss point of view, with
Is the,
okay, your boss will not give raise the same, but you will quit.
ah. Oh. So that's that game, right?
So
a little that game, right?
yeah, so if you know the game theory, you can actually analyze, okay, what will be the move of other people, right? It will be your move, okay? So in this case, what is the meaning? Meaning your threat to quit is not credible, correct? Because you
Yeah.
give raise and you also analyze in your own information that it is better for you not to quit, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the best way is not to demand any raise, and your boss also think that you may quit if he did not raise your salary, right? Okay. So then the question is, now this is the next practice. Okay, who will be? Oh, Darin, solve this.
Wait, sir.
This is now assuming that you know the information about your boss and your boss know about your own payoff. So now we combine the two into one.
Based on the calculation before.
No, now it's different. I will share my screen. So like this. Based on the computation, yes. The previous matrices, yeah, the two matrices, right, was for zero-sum game for your boss and for you, right? Now we combine the two, okay, into non-zero-sum game.
Okay, wait
Okay.
a minute.
So in this case, you need to find what? Not saddle point, but a Nash equilibrium.
So I must like eliminate one of them.
Okay, can you solve this? You make a decision tree, or you can use the. So I will stop sharing. Okay, everyone else. So please also do on your own. Please practice to solve this. Okay.
So we find the Nash equilibrium.
Yes. Can you find the Nash equilibrium of this table?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, and then Darin will be the one who share for all. Okay. See, Darin, your chance to present.
Wait, sir.
Actually, you can solve this through domination without Nash equilibrium. Darin, are you still there?
Yeah, sir. I just look at the file. Wait.
Okay.
So minus 100.
Yes.
And then
Minus 90.
comma minus 90.
Mm-hmm.
After that minus 80.
Mm-hmm. And minus 70.
Minus 70.
Mm-hmm. Plus 100, yes.
100.
Okay. And 50.
80. 80.
And 70.
20.
Comma. Okay. So can you solve this?
Use the one before, yeah. From the
Say
row
from
first.
row point of view. From row point of view.
From row point of view.
If
I
you
see.
look at from row point of view, okay. Before Nash equilibrium, what you will do? You will search for domination first.
Okay.
Okay. So look at the first number. Are they
Minus 100.
any
100.
domination?
180, yeah.
100 compared to minus 100.
100.
Okay. And then 80 compared to minus 80.
80.
Oh, that mean the first row is deleted.
This one.
No, the first row.
Oh, the first row.
Yeah, correct. No more, right? Now from column point of view, 50 compared to 70.
70.
Correct. That means column C is deleted, right? So your equilibrium is 80-70. That one is the answer.
Okay.
Okay. What is the meaning?
So the boss will pay you 80 and you will get 70.
No. The meaning is you decided not to quit.
Uh-huh.
Will not
And the
give you
boss will
raise.
pay you.
Will not keep.
No raise, no quit.
Okay. No raise, no quit. Okay.
Okay.
Your even if you use non-zero game, non-zero sum game, okay, your threat to quit is not credible, right? Earlier you attempted to use zero sum, okay, from both point of view and from your point of view. Now you combine the two of them, still not credible. So that the question is how to make your threat credible. How to make your threat credible so that your boss will raise your salary. Any idea?
We increase our value. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. What else?
We add more on our job.
So how do you increase your value?
Work harder, I guess.
Hmm?
Work harder, I guess.
Work harder? I don't think so.
Add another degree.
Okay.
Go to school again.
Here it is. This is the alternative that I will share my screen. Okay. So you show that you have alternative. Okay. To make your threat credible, okay, you show that other company offer you higher. Okay. So the best way to make your threat credible will be to prove to your boss that actually another company will pay your salary demand. Okay. So another way to make credible threat is to remove the alternative. Hey, this is another way. Okay. One is to show you another alternative. Second way is to remove the alternative. So do you know the story of Cortes? Okay. So when they attack certain land, okay, General Cortes actually burned his own ship. Then the soldier have no choice except to win. So by eliminating the choices, okay, you actually increase your payoff. So it means another way to get raised will be to tell everyone in the farm that you will definitely quit if you don't obtain it. By setting yourself in this position of humiliation, okay? You put yourself as painful as possible, okay, for you to stay if you are not given the salary increase. Then your threat will be credible. Do you get it or not?
Wait, so how does this look like on the table then?
Okay.
How would this look like on the table?
In the table, meaning you will select, okay? You have, when you remove the alternative, meaning you will inform, okay, your boss that you will surely select quit.
Oh, I see.
You see that? Okay, this is the game table if you want to do this. So the non-quitting is minus 1,000 in here.
I see.
Yes.
Right? So you are surely quit by giving information, you see? By giving information to everybody, including your boss, then your boss know your first move. See, this is the importance of information here. If your boss know your first move, that surely you will quit, right? Then the boss will think twice, isn't it? So, okay, can you try to solve this? So anyone, what is the saddle point in this game? Who did not do? Lillian.
Yes.
Can you solve?
I'll try, but it may take a while.
No
Since,
problem.
okay. Since I cannot hear you clearly back then.
Can you show in the table in Excel or in drawing pad? Or a while ago you used Note, right? OneNote. Anyone can solve this? This is the payoff of credible threat. Yeah. Okay, Lillian.
Uh,
The payoff will be minus 100, minus 80, positive 100, and minus 1,000. Right. So what you will do is, because you want to find the saddle point, so for the row you do maximin.
Set minus 100 and
Minus 100 and minus 1,000.
yes, that's the saddle point, right?
Saddle point is min 80, right?
Saddle is
Min 80, no?
minus 80.
Okay.
Oh.
Minus 18.
Yes, right. So minus 80
Okay.
and minus.
Okay, give chance to Lillian to solve. Come on.
wait, it's mini max.
Yes.
Max.
So maximin. For the row maximin.
Maximin.
For,
Oh, it's
yes.
minimum.
Minimum first.
Wait.
So minimum is
Minus 100.
yes, minus 100, and then the other one is minus 1,000. Okay, and then you maximize among the two, which is minus 100. Correct. Now for the column is the other way around. Okay, minimax. Yes. So you get the maximum.
Okay.
100 and minus 80. And then you get the minimum. Oh, you did not get the saddle point.
Yes.
That means you need to solve using, so you did not get saddle point, so you need to do mixed strategy.
Wait, isn't the saddle point minus 80?
Yes.
Is it?
So why?
It's intersecting there, right?
Yeah, minus 80, right? On the minus 81.
Why minus 80? Minimum is between 100 and 80. What is the minimum?
Isn't it like this? Minimum and
Wait.
Doesn't it intersect at
Oh,
minus
I'm
80?
wrong then.
Wait,
Minus 80 is minimum between 100, minus 100 and minus 80? No, right?
oh,
Oh, iya.
wait,
Oh,
I'm confused. Wait, so maximin, you find the min
oh, yeah,
first,
yeah.
First, you get the minimum
so
Minimum is
minus,
min 100, but minus 100. So it's
minus
not
100.
minus
you
80.
find
Minus
the,
100 and minus 80. So there is
Ah,
the point, right?
so it's here, right, then,
Hmm.
for the
yeah.
row.
So there is no saddle point. Oh,
There's no
What?
other point. So
Right.
it's strategy.
I'm
Okay.
confused, wait, I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
So the row is this one, right? The maximin is this one, this row, right?
Maximin
Mm-hmm.
is that row, correct?
And the minimax is for the column is this, right?
Yes, but
They,
to
they
make it
intersect
saddle
here.
point, okay, it's not intersection. The game value must be the same. Maximin must be equal to minimax,
Oh, okay, I see.
right? But in here, in this case, no. The maximin is minus 100 and minimax is minus 80. That means no saddle point.
So we find the odds and then
Correct. And then you find the odd, okay?
the odds is just it's
The
the
difference using the trick. Remember, you take the difference and then you take the absolute value and then you reverse.
difference from minus 100 minus 80 or minus 100 plus 100.
The odd for the row and the odd for the column. That one.
So row is this one minus 100, 100. This one is 0. What? Oh wait, minus 200. Oh, the difference.
So you need to find the odd, okay?
Wait, how to find the up?
Okay. How to find the odd? You remember
With the difference.
yes, you get the difference and then you take the absolute value and then you reverse.
Difference.
So minus 180 and minus 900, right?
Show you the.
Oh wait, that's 900. That's
Okay, I will show this one. Do you remember this one?
Yes.
Yes.
oh yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yes. So if you want to get the odd, okay, so the odd for the rows, you take the difference between the two columns.
So that's 20 and 900, right?
Yes. So if you
Isn't
want
1,100?
the same thing, if you want to find the odd for the column, okay, you take the difference between the rows and then reverse it. Okay. Back to Lillian.
Oh, wait.
So the difference between the two rows is 0 and So minus 100 minus 200. Okay, minus 100 minus 100. So minus 200. And then minus 80 plus 1000. Oh, minus become plus, right? Minus 80 plus 1000. That means 920. So the art will be reverse it. Correct? 200 and 920.
I'm sorry.
80, yes. So you take the absolute value.
Okay, so 209.
Yes, 9 and 920. And then that is the art for the column. This is the
Okay.
column. Then you can also
Give phrase and not give phrase.
Mhm. And then you can also take the art for the row. That means 100 plus 80. So
Or 20.
minus 20. And then the other one is 100 minus 1000. So 1100. Yes. Then you reverse it. Okay. And 1100. So I think based on the art, you see that one is very big art, which is 1100. So what will be the result? So it will give raise, right? Okay. So the point is now the game value, okay, if you know the art, okay, the result will be you will quit and your boss will keep raise. Is that correct?
Oh, find the smallest in the odds.
No, the largest in the art. Remember, the art is reverse, okay?
So this one?
Correct. And then 920. The art is reverse, okay?
Okay.
So that means you will quit and give raise.
Not vice versa, sir.
Quit. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
not quit and not raise, right? The biggest number.
The biggest number is
920 and 100.
yes, but remember, the art is reverse.
Oh, okay.
But the answer on the slide.
Yeah, the answer is in the slide is not really correct.
Oh.
Okay. The credible without credible threat is correct, but with the credible threat is not correct because the game value is not the same, right? The minimax is not the same as maximum. So you need to calculate the R. Not finished, this one. It's not really not correct, but it's not finished computation. Okay.
Wait, after you find the difference here, what do you do?
After you find the
difference?
Yes, and then you take the absolute value and then you reverse.
I reverse.
Yes. That means, oh, Lillian, can you show the art in the table in that case, so that everyone can see?
I'll put it in the table.
Yes, in the table.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, the table above.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can you also put the art there?
Oh, yes. Wait, wait. Let me move this one.
Hmm. So,
Yeah, for the row
I think you
is
can, yes. For the row, you need to reverse, right? That one is 920 and then 200.
wait.
For the column.
Oh, wait, wait, wait. Wait, did I put it wrong?
Sorry. I did not see your numbers. 920 and 200 is for what? For the column. So that means 920 is in the first column, 200 is in the second column, correct? And then for the row, you have minus 100, minus 80, so plus 80, so 20, and 1100. So that means the first row is 1,100, the second row is 20, correct?
Okay.
I think you can put in the table that you already put a while ago in the top. How to interact?
Do you want to draw on the screen?
Yes, how to draw in the screen?
View options at the top of the screen and annotate.
Oh, okay. View option and annotate. So here, in this case, you will put 920, and here is 200, correct? And here is 1,100, and here is 20, correct? This is the art.
Yeah.
Correct. That means your actual equilibrium is here.
How do we know that? The biggest number?
Yeah, you can see this is the probability, right? The probability is 1,100 compared to 20. That's very big.
Okay. Okay.
The other one is 920 compared to 200, so that's very big difference. So that means what is that? Is that quit? Quit and give raise.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? So meaning that you will, decision will be quit and give raise. So in this case, meaning what? Your threat now become credible. Okay, based on the information that you gave, okay, your boss know that you will surely quit. Okay, right? And your boss will decided to give raise. So in that case, your boss will surely give you a raise in this case. Okay, so let me share the next screen. So I will close that. Another way, okay, to create a credible threat is securing reputation of honesty. Okay, so if people knows that you are honest, if you have integrity, okay, then whatever you say will be credible, right? So from game theory point of view, you will see that honest behavior arises more from self-interest rather than morality. This is an example. Say a kidnapper demands a ransom, right? But the victim family should comply only if paying ransom actually increase the chance that the victim will be released. Okay. Have you watched the movie of Mel Gibson, Ransom?
I haven't.
You haven't? Okay. So probably you want to watch later after this. So the victim family will pay a ransom only if they believe it will increase the chance of freeing the victim, right? And the kidnapper planning, if a kidnapper planning to flying his trade in the future, okay, will benefit from having reputation of honesty. Hey, this is very funny, isn't it? That the kidnapper should be perceived as honest kidnapper. Okay, so how to do that? A repeat kidnapper wants his victim family to know that in the past he has released his victim if and only if his demands were met. In the Philippines, there is a group of kidnappers in the southern part of Mindanao. It's called Abu Sayyaf. Okay, so they are very well-known kidnapper. They will go to the ship surrounding area between Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, and Philippines, and then they will capture the people in the ship, and then they will kidnap and demand for ransom. But they are also very well known that if you pay, they will release. So they are actually being kidnapped for business. Okay, so if you don't release, they will kill. But if you pay, okay, they will surely release the victim. That is, look, this is bad story, but from the point of view of game theory, okay, again, kidnapper can create credibility by long-term play rather than short-term play. Can you see it? So the same thing with your business, okay? So a business has greater incentive to treat their customer fairly if they plan on playing their game again. Say a company named Acme. The question is, should Acme company treat the customer fairly, yes or no? Right? And then should the customer go to this company Acme, yes or no? So from the customer point of view, they have choice to go or not to go, right? And then the company Acme will have two choices also, to exploit the customer or to treat the customer fairly. Okay, so if the Acme company decided to exploit the customer, Acme will get 1,000 and the customer will lose 2,000. If Acme decided to treat customer fairly, Acme will get only 100 and the customer will get 100. This is win-win situation, right? So if you look at the game, okay, if the customer decided not to go to Acme, so everyone will get 0. So my point, can you practice this? Can you make a payoff matrix of this game? Can you make a payoff matrix of this game and then find the equilibrium? What will be the short-term equilibrium? What will be the long-term equilibrium? Anyone?
I
Yeah.
guess the short term is exploiting, but the long term is fairly, right?
Yes. Can you show that in the payoff matrix and the equilibrium?
Oh wait, I'll try doing it first.
Hmm. Okay. Can you try to make the game matrix?
I'll try streaming, I guess.
Okay, please.
This one is
You make it larger, very small.
make it larger. Oh,
Zoom. Yes, okay. This is not zero sum, so you don't do maximum minimums.
oh, I don't.
You don't. Not zero sum, right? So,
Or do I make a 3?
what first time you check if there is domination?
There is domination
For exploit. Okay.
So fair is gone.
Fair is gone. Okay, and then between okay, you just color it differently. Okay. That one is gone also, right? So then if you look at this, okay, so if you play only once, okay, Acme will actually benefit by exploiting.
Yes.
Correct? And customer will surely not go to Acme.
Yep.
Correct.
So they both get $0.
Yes. So then no matter how nice Acme will treat, okay, and promise to the customer in the short-term game, Acme will suffer lack of credibility in this case.
Yep.
Yes. So how to make it so that if you have a startup business, this is what it's a situation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Because people don't trust your business yet, correct?
Yep.
Then the question is how to make your business credible. People will start to go to your business.
I guess treat them fairly. and get a
Yeah.
reputation.
That is take very long time. Correct?
Yeah.
So another way is actually to create a brand. You know why people make a brand name? The purpose of making brand name is actually to increase the credibility, the trustworthiness of your company, because you invest so much in building the brand, right?
Yes.
Marketing and so on, right? So that brand name is expensive, correct?
Correct.
That mean if you let go that brand, you have something to lose,
Yes.
right? As a company. That's why people build credibility by building brand. Okay. So I will share my screen again. Okay. The true catalyst for a business honesty is actually repeated play, right? It's not one-time play. Okay. In the long run, Acme, in this case, will be better off if it's play honesty for a long time. So in that case, the payoff will be 100 is better than 0, isn't it? So look at this. Being completely selfish and greedy, okay, actually Acme will profit from treating the customer fairly and honestly. Can you get it? Even if Acme is greedy and selfish, okay, it is more profitable for Acme to treat the customer fairly in the long run. Okay, so again, investing in the brand name will prove your trustworthiness. Okay, so many people in the business exhibit honesty not because they are moral, but because they are greedy. Surprise, eh? Okay. So this is the result of game theory, isn't it? So repeated play does not guarantee honesty. Remember, for example, if the firm is actually face bankruptcy, then it may you today. Okay. You want to say something?
No, I think he just forgot to mute his mic when.
Oh, okay.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
Okay. Okay, let me continue. So, if the firm faces a bankruptcy, okay, then they may cheat you today, even though it has always honest in the past. Why? Because again, honesty is not because of moral, but because of it is more profitable to be honest. Okay. Now the same thing here. Consider this game. Okay. Say, if your competitor in being nice to you, okay, you and the competitor will get 1,000. If your competitor being mean to you, then you have choice, being nice or being mean. Okay. If you are being nice, then the competitor will get 2,000 and you get only 100. But if you being mean to the competitor, both of you will get 0. Now, my question to you, what is the equilibrium in this case?
We cannot collaborate to get just nice, like the game that we played.
It will be mean, right?
Are you sure? So you check first. You You make the payoff matrix and then you compute. So anyone want to calculate that? No, I will stop sharing. So who did not get much recitation today? Eugene.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your chance.
Wait, I forgot the number in the question.
Okay, I will share it again for a while and then.
Uh,
Can you see that?
yeah.
Payoff matrix and then compute the equilibrium. So is this zero-sum game or non-zero-sum game?
Zero sum, right?
Oh, really? Why?
Oh no, I think because the value that me and the competitor got is the same. Like each time I got.
No, your competitor get 2,000 and you get 100. That's not the same.
Oh, okay, non-zero then.
So if non-zero, what is the strategy? First, domination. If you cannot find domination, you calculate mass equilibrium. Okay.
Okay, wait.
So if it is zero-sum game, first you do saddle point. Okay. Or else you do a mixed strategy, finding the R, right? If it is a non-zero-sum game, again, you do domination and then mass equilibrium. Okay, Eugene, your chance now.
Yeah, okay.
Eugene, we are still waiting.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, okay. We'll start from the competitor. It says if the competitor is being nice, then both of us will get 1,000. And when both of us being mean, then both of us will get 0. When you're being nice and the competitor being mean, then you will only get 100, but the competitor got 2,000. And lastly, when you're being nice and the competitor being mean, then
yes. So how about if you are being mean and your competitor being nice?
Well, I don't see any option of that.
Okay, so make it the same. So 1,000, 1,000.
1,000, 1,000, not 2,100.
Oh, you are being mean.
Yeah, I am being mean, and the competitor is being nice.
Okay, so if you are being
so, like the other way around.
Okay.
So I think it's like this.
Okay.
Okay, also,
So
we do
there is
with
no
the row,
domination in the row. Is there any
we do
the column?
we do maximin, yeah, in the row.
No, you don't do maximin for the non-zero sum game.
Is there two Nash equilibrium here?
Yes, you need to find the Nash equilibrium.
Is
Oh,
it
okay?
is it mean and nice and mean? I think.
So which one is the equilibrium? Can you find Nash equilibrium? So you need to take the, so you pretend that you are you in this case, you do nice. If you do nice, what is the competitor will do? So between 1,000 and 2,000, what the competitor will do? 2,000, right? So you highlight that, or you
So
NM.
so I delete this choice, yeah.
No. You make a list. For the Nash equilibrium, you create a list.
Okay, so yeah.
Right. So
like this, yeah. I think.
yes, nice mean, right? Correct. Oh, comma.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And, okay. Now NM. No. Okay. NM. So
okay,
and then if you're mean, okay, what competitor will do? Nice.
Being nice.
Yes.
So
So
the
again,
other way around.
right. MN. Okay. Now check this is the first list. So the first list is NM, MN, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now get the second list. If you play competitor.
So when I'm being nice.
If you are being nice, look at the first number now. What?
Then the computer being mean.
You will be.
Then you will be mean.
Right. That means MN again. MN. No. The list should be.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now if your competitor being mean, what you will do?
You being nice.
Nice. Okay. Then NM again. So in this case, your Nash equilibrium will be the two of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So in my screen, okay, let me share my screen now. So I put the value 1,000, 1,000. Okay, because it's not clear. So.
But isn't it unfair? It's like when you're being mean and the computer being nice, the amount of profit that you get is still the same. But if it's the other way around, you will only get 100, while your computer get the double, 2,000.
Well, but once you don't know the value, I can say that I'm being mean, that competitor will get, because competitor in this case is much bigger than me, right? You see? You see that competitor will get 2,000, I get 100 if I'm being nice. Okay?
Yeah.
So that means if I'm being mean and competitor being nice, probably I will just get I will get 1,000 and then the competitor will get. Anyway, this number is up to you. Okay, this is just because the previous slide does not tell me, right, what is the actual number. So let's assume this one. Okay, then if you assume this one, the Nash equilibrium will be nice and mean. Okay, anyway, so the question is how to force the competitor to play nice so that I will get 1,000 in this case. Okay, so if the competitor thought that you were interested in seeking revenge, okay, which is to win irrationally by being mean in this example, okay, but not rationally to maximize your payoff, then he will be nice to you and you will get 1,000. Can you see that or not? Say, suppose your game matrix is this one, okay? By informing, okay, by informing your competitor in this case, again, this is talking about information, right? By informing the competitor that you will actually being mean, okay, then your competitor will become nice to you. If this is the payoff matrix, can you see that or not? By informing that you will be mean, that means this option is removed, right? That means now the competitor will select between 1,000 and 0 in the second. Do you get the meaning of this? Information matters in game theory. Information matters. So yes, if we calculate the payoff matrix, okay. Where is this? If we calculate the payoff matrix in here, okay, actually the result will be the Nash equilibrium will be this one. Okay, where is the 102,000. But because you are telling no, I will be always mean, then you are actually removing these possibilities. Okay, then the competitor will think in terms of either being nice or mean from this point of view, either 1,000 or 0. So yes, it creates a paradox that a person who rationally cares only about money will make less than someone who has irrationally more diverse goal. So what we want to say here is this, okay, that being insane is, okay, being perceived as irrational or being insane is not always bad. Okay, being perceived as irrational sometimes can be advantageous. So your competitor will make her decision not based upon that actually you are actually interested in revenge, but whether she thought you are interested in revenge. Perception matters. Can you see it? So of course, revenge is irrational. Desire to harm others, right? Who have injured our loved one or us. So the optimal strategy is to adopt with respect to legal vengeance is to convince people that you are insanely attached to vengeance. When, if someone did violate your legal right, you will surely, okay, do suing them in court, for example. Even though if you go to court, you surely lose, but you will take revenge. You threaten that. Then people will start to think, oh, you are irrational. Okay? But being irrational will make them think about their own decision. Can you understand what I'm telling? Anyone have comment on this?
So actually through game theory, we can like, what is it? We can get to know how a person would do like when you mess up with them.
Yes. So based on game theory, okay, information matters, perception matters, right? So by perceive as being irrational, that you are taking the risk, then people will start to think their decision based on the perception rather than the reality or logical consequences. Meaning your information that you given to your competitor, to your opponent, it will direct their way of thinking. This is what is called strategy, isn't it?
Yeah. So like when you give enough information to think that, or to your opponent to think that you are losing, but actually you give more information that you would win, something like that, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Right? So giving the information that you will move this, okay? No matter what, you will move this alternative. Then the opponent will start to think, oh, they will not choose that alternative, even though that alternative is better, isn't it? So if you read a lot of strategy, okay, in war or in business strategy, then you will start to see they are giving information, okay, not actually to give real information, but to make sure that others will perceive the decision. Okay. So I hope with this you can see the benefit of game theory, okay, and the benefit of insanity in this case. Okay, so as a summary, okay, so this is the end of our game theory lessons. Okay, fear only credible threat. Okay, trust only credible promise. Okay, so players who wish to have repeated play need to increase their credibility. Okay, by setting integrity or brand name. Okay, so integrity can be improved or obtained through showing that you have other alternative or showing that you have no choice but to fight, and to have a reputation of honesty, like brand name, and to tell your move publicly, okay, or to perceive that you behave irrationally. So these are the technique that we have learned from this lesson. So up to here, any question? Or you want to discuss the whole game theory? If you have any question, from the beginning until now, what did you learn? You learn about the model, right? You learn about decision analysis, right? And recently you learn about game theory. So what do you think?
How to win when we play chess like that.
Oh, you
What
can also use that, yeah.
what what decision we have to take so we not like skakmat.
In fact, if you do a agent-based modeling, okay, so like me, my research is about agent-based modeling. So you can start to use game theory, okay, for playing games in, for example, like chess or Go, for example. That is the core in the program is actually game theory.
Okay.
Anyone else have a opinion or comments or question? What did you learn? Tell me. Give me
I
feedback.
think in my opinion, what I learned so far is that in this game theory, it gives me like how to choose the correct strategy and not to fall for like after what I've learned about the threat and credibility that we should not like I think the saying that keep your friends close but your enemies closer is making sense because like started to make sense because when you are closer to your enemies you start to believe that then there's some like there's a well not trust but somehow it will either both you and your enemy will like try to be in the same mind, right? Because like we're expecting, oh, so I know him. He's a very manipulative person. That he's going to do this, going to do that. Then how should I counter his reaction like this, like
Correct.
that?
So
That's
the
what
same line here is represent the same payoff matrix.
Yeah, I think yeah, correct.
Yes, very good. Oh, Michael, what did you learn?
Me?
Yeah.
So I learned if you want to do something, you have to do many, I think, like research, not research, like many assumption or many steps. So not just doing it, but like the game theory, you use like many steps to do something. So if you want to race, but you have to have like a backup plan if it doesn't work, if it's work. So you have many assumptions. So you cannot just do it in a hunch, I think.
Michelle or Lilian, you want to say something?
Now I see there's a thing called calculated decisions behind choices we make, especially during games. There are particular strategies and motives that can be a factor of deciding something. That's it for me.
That's good. Yeah. Lilian?
Yeah, actually, like the race one, like how you give yourself value, like something that is qualitative, but you must make it into numbers. So
Right. So it's utility, right? So everything, including love, including faith, you can actually put into numbers.
yes.
Right. So as long as you have order, okay, which one is larger, which one is lower?
Yes.
Yes. And once you put into numbers, then you start to calculate,
Yeah.
Okay. Abel, you have any comment or?
I think what you need to get as much information as possible to make a good decision. Because if we didn't know those values, then we wouldn't know if we're making the right decision, even with these tables or not.
Okay. One thing I want to say is this. What you learn from game theory is actually, if you want to make a good strategy, you don't think of yourself. You think of your opponent's strategy, right? Say, for example, you are Misro, you always think what Mr. Column will do. Okay, if you are Mr. Column, you will think about what Miss Row will do, isn't it? By putting yourself in the shoes of others, then you start to think of what strategy you can do. Okay, being selfish does not mean you will not think of others, isn't it? In fact, being selfish means you will think of others more, right? Being greedy does not mean that you will not think of others, okay? In fact, you will think of others more because that is the strategy. Can you get it or not? Okay, so this is the whole things of game theory. Okay, of course, what we learn in this class is just an introduction. Okay, so I hope by having this introduction, okay, you can start to read other books or other materials in the internet, okay, or in the library that you can start to think about it. Okay, so right. So next week we will discuss about queuing theory. So please read the slide. Okay. And
yeah, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
please, Eugene.
regarding our presentation,
Yes,
Lilian
yeah.
told me that it is supposed to be 27th. Yeah,
April 27th.
yeah, April
27th of
27th instead of 16. Yeah, I was saying that our presentation was supposed to be next week, and yeah, that was wrong. So the correct date is April 27.
April 27. Okay. Oh yeah, that's wait. Oh yeah, April 27. Okay, in April 27, you're supposed to have calibrated and validate your data, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So April 27, that's good. Not next week. Thank you, Eugene. So we discuss about queuing theory. I hope you can read before the class, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I think it's time now. It's just 10 minutes, or you want to go continue with the with the queuing theory right now, or next week?
Next week, yeah, better.
Next
I think.
week.
Next week, okay.
Thank you.
We still have 10 minutes if you want. Okay, so if not, so we dismiss, okay? And see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Nyoto. Yeah.